Uh-huh. Yeah. What do you mean you're sick? So you're saying you can't come to do the episode? Man. Looks like I'm going in alone. What's up, boomers? It's me, Jacob. That's right, the face of Plush Content Cop. Or Plush Community Cop. Or whatever I'm naming this. Anyways, welcome to the channel of Jacob's Corner. This is one of our new series, considering we're rebranding the channel. The next episode you guys will see, or the next video you guys will see on this channel is the games that made us. Now I bet you're wondering why Junior isn't here. Well, he's sick, and this video needs to come out as soon as possible, because I have another video I'm working on for another channel. CPAR movie! Anyways, I'd like to get back to this video. Hope you guys are ready. Now I know what you're thinking. Jacob, you're finally doing your video on Best Bros. Yeah! Let's get Best Bros. I heard this guy did a lot of bad stuff. He also posted a lot of bad comments on your last two videos because he's such a bad guy. But you know what? After consideration, he's not a bad guy. And honestly, you guys might be pleasantly surprised on who we're going against. What? What do you mean the title says Best Bros? It says Best Bros down there? Or up there, if you're looking at PC. Oh, no, it's down here still. Man, I'm an idiot. But what? I thought this was on Best Bros. Like, the title reads Best Bros. What's going on, Jacob? Well, you guys might be pleasantly surprised, as I just said. This video, we're going against a returning contender. Who could it be? If you guessed, it's the not man, the myth, the legend. That's right, boys.
Enemies, used to keep them close, now they dead to me. Used to have friends, now I got enemies.
All jokes aside, Cherry Ink, man. We're back on this again. Oh, Jacob, I don't want to listen to you talk about Cherry Ink again. God, I already know she did a bunch of bad stuff. God, could she have done anything worse? I mean, come on, man, I thought you guys made up. Isn't that why this is now called Jacob's Corner and not Plush Content Cop anymore? Gee whiz, Jacob. Well, you see, oh, poor viewer. Cherry has done some horrible stuff the past few months. I mean, heck, all my friends have been making videos on her and exposing her and whatnot, and, well, let's just get into it. Why not?
I'm gone. Maybe we can take it slow. Ain't nobody gotta know, God knows. Put the
Man, I sure do love a good friend. Just like I miss my pal Junior. He's a good friend of mine. But you know what Cherry loves? She loves a good friend too. I mean, who wouldn't love a good friend? However, Cherry's definition of a friend is someone she can use to bother other people when they quite clearly don't want to be bothered. As an example...
Man, would you look at that? Talking about Cherry and how she's been suicidal and stressed to the point where she can't eat? Jesus, I would be scared. But you know what baffles me about Cherry? Is that she goes out and announces this to everyone. Medically speaking, people with suicidal tendencies usually keep it to themselves. They don't really announce it because they feel like that no one can help them. However, she kind of puts herself on blast, which leads me to believe that she might be lying about it. And she's lied about it in the past before multiple times. She has no medical records of being suicidal. She has no actual proof of being suicidal. I'm not trying to be a jerk and say I know everything about being suicidal. I don't know her. I'm not in her head. But she's just not proving her point. Anyways, on to the stressed about eating. I saw her 2 days before that, or a day before that even happened, before she even said anything about it, saying that she's so stressed she doesn't even eat. We spent the night at my grandma's and she ate every meal, and a snack in between. So I really don't believe that she's not eating, or that she's starving herself. I just don't believe it, and it's really a stretch if she was forcing herself to eat at our grandmother's, because it really didn't look like she was forcing herself. Anyways, I digress. Cherry's a liar, and she uses her friends. Yeah, that's the main point of this.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not mad at M-Plush, not really at all. But, I don't know, I mean, he's a homie to me, I kind of respect him, I talk to him a lot, and he's brought a lot of hype and help to my movie coming up. However, he doesn't realize that Cherry is using him. Cherry uses her friends. I mean, I have plenty of screenshots of her being just a total jerk to who she claims is one of her best friends. And speaking of being a jerk, we'll get into that in the next topic. But, yeah, she's done some regrettable stuff to someone she's considered more than a friend. Anyways, she basically uses her friends, and it gets quite annoying. And let me tell you, I know a lot about her using her friends. She may not know that I know, but she will soon. Now you may be wondering, Jacob, why are you making yet another plush content cop if the last one didn't work? Well, the last one didn't work because, well, I thought it worked. She played me. I genuinely thought she was going to change. And you know what? The reason I made the plush content cop, or whatever we're calling this, I'm sticking to content cop, but the reason we're making this plush content cop is so people can change and see the error of their ways. Now, after the first content cop, Cherry did apologize. She made a whole apology video and everything. And I started to forgive her, and we started talking again. But then somewhere in between that plush content cop and the one we're in now, she screwed up again and messed with my friends, and, we weren't on speaking terms for a while. Now, I bet you're also wondering, well, Jacob, if these plush content cops mean so much and whatnot, why didn't you make one in between the two? Well, that's because I was like, what's the point at this point? And then, now this happens. This whole thing happens, which you're about to hear. But, I just had to make a plush content cop this time. Because, oh my lord. The things that she has done has caused some serious effect on a lot of people. And some of those damages can't be reversed. Sometimes it's hard to log into Discord and see some of my friends hurt this bad. She's done some horrible things, and I don't know if I could forgive her. I mean, heck, I wrote her a message on Discord explaining to her why I was clearly mad, and she ignored it, I guess. It's whatever. Family doesn't matter, I guess, anymore. Anyways, I don't want to sound like a whiny complainer. Let me get into the details, and boy are they juicy.
Do you love me, or do you not? Do you love me, or do you not? Yeah.
Love. Love is great. Love is beautiful. Love is amazing. Now one day I hope to find me someone. Anyways, let's get back on the topic of love. Everybody loves love, right? Everybody wants to find that certain someone, unless you don't. I don't know. I don't know you personally. Yeah, whatever. But it's always nice to have someone you can care about, trust, and just talk to. Cherry didn't think so, I guess. You see, Cherry and her longtime, now ex-boyfriend, didn't end so well. You see, I'll give you some screenshots for some context.
And what a roller coaster of freaking emotions these texts are. I mean, God, she said she's going to expose him? I mean, all he did was talk about her friend. He was talking to her friend, and she said that Cherry said lies about FSD. And then Cherry gets mad at him for saying, "What if I dated your friend?" And she claims that it's messed up, even though she is dating FSD's best friends. And here is the screenshot of FSD talking to Cherry's friend. Apparently, Cherry's friend said that Cherry said that FSD was taking advantage of her, which is honestly ridiculous. Because if anything, Cherry took advantage of FSD. And now we've lost trust with her. And it's just dumb and ridiculous.
Man, yeah. For context, the gray ones were her, and the green ones were FSD. Yeesh! A little messed up, isn't it? Anyways, let's get back. So, now we have Cherry spreading obvious lies about FSD, and FSD's just trying to defend himself. I mean, shoot. What are you gonna do? And I'm gonna get serious for a moment. Pause the goofy character that I'm playing and tell you that she did some horrible things to FSD. And I'm not gonna try to expose FSD at all. And it caused him to do some horrible things to himself. And I don't think I ever want to see my friends like that again. It really hurts to know that someone who's related to me did this to a friend of mine. And you know what? It pains me to see someone I grew up with do this to a friend of mine, and pains me to see my friend in pain. And I'm honestly just done with all this. I'm done with her being a jerk to him, being a jerk to me, being a jerk to everyone. Last episode, it was about how she was sort of a jerk to me, a jerk to some of my friends. But this, I don't want to complain about what she's done to me. She's done enough to me. I want to talk about what she's done to other people and how it really can affect other people and how what she says and what she does can affect people. So let's get back to what she did to FSD. From our knowledge, we don't know 100% if she cheated on him or not. She claims that she didn't cheat on him. However, like an hour into her breakup with FSD, she got with another guy, Hazza. Now, I don't hate Hazza. I don't dislike him at all. He's a friend of mine. He's a friend of FSD, and I'm just scared. Not to be melodramatic or anything, but I am genuinely scared. After what she's done to FSD, Best Bros, hell, what she's going to do to Hazza, who knows? Hazza's a good friend of mine, and I respect his decision. That's what he wants in life. But I don't know if Cherry's the right candidate. I don't know if she's going to hurt him in any way. I don't know what she's going to do. Hazza, if you're watching this, don't just dislike the video because there's hate on Cherry. Don't dislike the video because I'm calling you two out. I'm not calling you two out. She could have lied to you. She could have said so many things. I just don't know because I don't have proof of y'all's DMs. She could have deleted messages. You could have deleted messages. I don't know. But from what I know, you're a good person. And from what I know, Cherry isn't the best person. And she always claims she's going to change and she doesn't know what's wrong with her. But obviously she won't change. And she hasn't. So, a message to you, Hazza. Please, think about your decision. Don't just hate on me because I said this. I'm not saying break up, but I'm saying take some consideration. Look at how FSD was treated. Look at how Best Bros was treated. And look, they fought for her at first as well when I was making these plush content cops. Now look at them. I'm sorry. I didn't want to make this video. I really didn't want to make this content cop. I really thought Cherry had changed for the better. And I know it hurts her to watch me make a video on this, but it hurts me more when she's done all this stuff to me and done all this stuff to my friends to the point where they would harm themselves. To the point where everybody is leaving her servers and leaving her behind and talking about her to her face. They talk about all the things she did to them, and I genuinely feel bad. Like, what compels a person to do this to someone she calls a friend? To someone who she claims she loves? I don't want to have to make another one of these. So, Cherry, I hope you see this. I really hope you see this. I hope you see this and you realize all the wrong that you've done. And all that you've done to me and my friends and people you claim that are your friends. Sorry for being so melodramatic. Well, my name's Jacob. This has been Plush Content Cop. Thanks for watching. Remember, let's keep this community and make this community a better place. Bye.